Good evening, friends. How are you, all of you? After a long time, I'm back to life. I thought that I should start speaking something else. So, friends, on this winter session, I hope everybody must have been enjoying this inception of this winter. It's going to be much more coming days. So, on this winter evening, I would like to tell friends that I would like to say something regarding how to speak English fluently from my experience so that it can be helpful for some of the aspirants how to speak and how to express their thoughts. So, friends, I am Rajiv. Welcome to Lotus, the burning passion of achievement. Let the world taste your talent. So, on this evening, I would like to tell that how we need to speak and how we need to express ourselves in front of the public gathering, how we can give better presentation, how we can have interactions one to one, and how we can have the telephonic conversation. So there are a lot of things. So first of all, I would like to raise one point that avoid fear of talking. Most of the times we are afraid of speaking in public, or we are afraid of interacting our thoughts or expressing our feelings, emotions before the gatherings or before the people or before the any kind of review meet. Most of the times some people, those who work very hard, but sometimes they fail to express or represent themselves effectively what they have done or what they have achieved. But sometimes we have seen that some people speak better than the amount of the labor they have put or the way they have put their efforts in executions. So there is two difference, that one person has worked very hard but he is not able to express properly on the right forum, and one person who has not worked up to the mark but he is able to express in such a nice manner that he is being accepted by all the people in the gathering or in the meet anywhere else. So this is the difference, how you are able to present yourself, how you are able to speak before the people, how you are able to manage yourself, how you are able to impress others by your style of speaking, by your method of presentations, by the way of your expressions of your thought or the talent. So for that reasons, speaking publicly or giving presentation or expressing your thoughts in English matters a lot. So this is the time in this 21st century, speaking English has been a style, that if a person is able to speak better in English, he is accepted or he is given definitely with respect than the regional language. But it is not that that only English matters. Regional language or national language also matters, because thought is also important. But here one thing we need to remember, if we give if we give a percentage of 100% to speaking, so here it is like that 93% your body language, your way of expression, eye contact, your style of speaking, and 7% matters the theme you are going to represent. So the most important factor is that how we are speaking and how we are showing our style and eye contact, body language, and how whether we are able to manage our audience properly or not. These things matters. So here one thing I would like to tell, that we need to skip the afraid of the facing audience or the superior authorities, and how we should manage, and the best technique I would like to share, because here it is going to be one kind of practical experience I would like to share with all of you. So how we need to avoid in an unavoidable manner with our audience or superior authority. While we're speaking, I would like to suggest all of you that you need to look to the people who are sitting in front of you in an unlook manner. How? This is a very beautiful question and 1 million question, that how you can speak like that, that you will speak, you will look to the audience in an unlook manner. Here the point is, yes, we can do that, and how we can do that, that is clear. I would like to tell that while we speak something, we have certain point or certain things we are presenting, and that time we need to focus on our thought. That time we need to focus on the point we are expressing in an unlook manner, means we are looking to them, but the attention should not be on them, rather attention should be on our thought, so that there will be no question of nervousness, there will be no question of clamoring, there will be no question of any kind of stress, anxiety of speaking. If we are focused on our thought, and people will think that we are giving attention to them, but exactly our attention is on our thought, the matter of discussion, the subject matter we are going to present, that we look on that point of time. So I hope some of you will agree with me definitely that we can avoid or we have to skip the nervousness by giving attention on the thoughts or the emotions or the things we are discussing. Then there will be no problem. You need to look them. People will think, audience will think that you are looking and you are giving attention to them, but exactly your attention is on the theme, on the point, on the matter you are expressing. That is the important factor, and on that way we can do away the nervousness, stress and anxiety of speaking before the large gathering. Once you start the flow, it will keep on flowing. So initially when we start speaking, that time we need to avoid, we need to skip, we need to give up the nervousness. That time maximum people feel nervous, whatever I can say, at least 70 to 80 people, those who are a better speaker or those who are speaking fluently, still they have nervousness, but they manage, because this is the art, managing nervousness, speaking fluently, giving best presentation, having command over your pronunciation, vocabulary, eye contact, body language. These are the art, and these art are developed by us on this earth. It's not like that we are a one speaker. We are maximum people are speaker by practice, speaker by speaking. We speak by speaking. So that reason is clear that we need to start doing, start speaking. Once we start speaking, it will keep on moving, and we can give our best, and automatically will be fluent. So friends, first point is that avoid the stress, give focus on the thought, not on the audience. So once we keep on the point you are discussing, then it will move on. Next factor is that I would like to tell you guys that how we can speak better. So for that reason, most of the times some people's speaking is so sweet and so soft that gives a pleasure, a sense of happiness, a sense of great feelings by the audience, by the person who is on the front, who is listening. So for that reason, at least we need to think that how soft we can speak, how good vocabs we can use, and how musical our expression is, that is required, and how smiling, how body language, how expression is that can be accepted by the people who are sitting in front of us. Most of the times they accept us from our body language, from our eye contact, from our expression, from our facial, that how innocent and how true we are when we are speaking something. That is important, and that can be developed by putting all those things into practice, and this cannot be achieved in 1 day or 2 days. For that reason, 100 hours of the practice is required. So we need to put our efforts in developing, enhancing, honing up our skill to win the heart of the people, heart of the audience, superior, whatever may be the assignments that can be done by practice. Next factor is that I would like to tell you that we need to listen also. Most of the times when you are doing practice or developing yourself, just record yourself and try to evaluate yourself that where something went wrong and what can be done to improve the particular body language, vocabs, fluency, spontaneity, all those things. Just have evaluation. So gradually what will happen, once if you keep on moving yourself, you keep on improving yourself, so the automatic, the spontaneity, style, your fluency, everything will be enhanced and it will be magnified and you will be accepted and you will be the nice speaker. So it's not a big challenge to speak in English. It's not that much a difficult one. The way we think, we preserve, just we have to start, we have to move on. Once we start working on this factor, then everything will be fine. So while starting there will be inertia to speak, that if I make mistake, what would be the reaction of the people, how they will react, how they will behave. All these kind of things keep on hammering, and these things becomes the difficulty for us in expressing and becoming the best public speaker or a fluent speaker in English. So these things needs to be taken into consideration. Next factor I would like to discuss, that self-talk is important. Most of the times before any kind of presentation, any kind of debate, any kind of discussion, at least the things we are going to express, before that platform we need to talk with ourselves. Self-talk, it gives a lot of advantage for the people who have rehearsed and who have imagined that. Just imagine yourself before any stage, that how the gatherings might be, what you are going to speak, how you are going to speak, that keep on self-talk. So this will give a confidence and you will be able to perform the best. Most of the time some people fail to speak better because they have lack of preparations and lack of practice. Practice is highly required. I am sharing and telling you repeatedly that nobody is a born speaker. Everybody becomes a speaker by having practice and having lot of efforts. So that is required self-talk. As many times as you can talk with yourself, and you are the best judge yourself. And in this time, technological advancement time, you can have the Facebook live, you can have some kind of recording, so where you can judge how you are saying. So the technological advancement will give you advantage in improving yourself and uh, rectifying your mistake and electrifying your speech. That's the fantastic time right now. Next factor is that I would like to tell you that we need to read also, because speaking doesn't mean just you are using the same words and things repeatedly, but you need to add certain thoughts, certain materials, certain quality to your speech, to your fluency, which will add this one a successful one, because the material is required. So what you will say, if you have no idea, if you have no experience, if you have not gone through certain materials, certain books, newspaper, these things will help you out. Right now what is happening, some newspaper, so they have the app, and just go through the app. From the app different news are there, so if you go through different articles, this will give hookups, this will give one kind of sense that what is happening in our surroundings. This is going to make you learn one, and it is going to give lot of perspective, experience, so that you can speak. Next factor is that I am speaking honestly, that when we are going to speak something, that we need to know what I am going to speak, what is the point, and what kind of examples I am going to put here. These things are required. So friends, it's not as tough as it seems to be, and the way we feel that I cannot speak, most of the times we feel that it's not possible on my part. It's a very difficult, challenging one. Yes, it's challenging initially. Once you start working, once you put your efforts, once you have the practice, then it will initially there will be some mistakes. Initially, there will be some kind of obstacle. You will not be able to speak. Your mind will be blank. Might cry that I'm trying to speak. Some points is there, but I'm not able to speak. So what happens here? Most of the times, our tongue, our way of speaking, these things need to be developed. Once these things is developed, so automatically the flow will start. So for keeping the flow on, we have to start something, uh, moving on. So gradually, once we do that, nervousness will be away and we can speak, and we can be fluent. That is the issue. And practice makes man perfect. So if we keep on practicing every day, so this is going to give one kind of confidence to us. So we will feel confident that yes, I can speak. It's not a big issue. So gradually there will be grammatical mistake, there will be facial expression problem. You might behave like sleeping, your hand will tremble, your leg will tremble, you will feel like shaking, you will feel like crying. This kind of experience, this kind of things will be there. So these things can be improved, this can be done away with effective practice, and with this can be easier if we put on giving 10 to 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour every day. This is going to be wonderful, and we can be a successful speaker. So friends, let's start working. Let's start focusing on certain points I have expressed today. So this is going to be a miracle one. So every day, whenever I'll get time, I'll also give some kind of guidance and some experience. I will share with all of you that how we can speak and how we can improve this skill of better presentation, public speaker, fluency, all those things, a group discussion, interview skills. All these things can be done with a little bit discussions with all of you. So friends, I'd like to request all of you, you can share, like my video. I'm also going to put this video on my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe it. If you like it, make it popular. So this is going to be helpful for a lot of people. Today I'm able to speak because I have practiced, and I had a very good teacher like Satyajit Mishra sir, who had given me a lot of guidance and had given me that platform. So today I am able to speak due to my guru, due to the best platform, and the kind of experience I was going through at that time. One day I will also discuss with you. So friends, thank you very much for watching. Keep on liking, keep on sharing, and I would like to request all of you, once I put this video on my YouTube, kindly subscribe it, make it popular, and make me happy. So I don't expect anything else, just friends give some encouragement to me, so that I will keep on working, and I'll come on live on regular basis. Sometimes I also lose my motivations because I don't get that much of the encouragement, that kind of subscriptions that I do expect from all of you. So I hope you will carry forward the legacy, and we'll discuss so many points, so many topics in regular basis. Thank you friends, have a good day, good night, enjoy the entire session, and enjoy the learning of speaking fluently with certain practical experience sharing with all of you. Friends, go through this video. This is definitely going to give certain advantage to all of you, and you are definitely going to get the benefit out of this session. Thank you, good night, take care.